Okay, welcome back to Remmert Van Braam, editor of James Bond Lifestyle. How are we doing today, Remmert?
I'm doing great, Pete. How are you?
Got you on the blur because I wanted to learn a bit more about the competition. We've spoken about it before. Everybody should know about the competition by now. You're giving away 75 prizes, Bondian prizes. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm giving away 75 prizes with a total value of over $7,500. It's actually almost $9,000, but 7,500 sounded a bit better. So, and this is all basically because I'm celebrating the 75th giveaway on the website. I already give away stuff for years. You know, the website is online since 2005. So I started giving away stuff pretty early on, and I realized, I'm getting here to my 75th contest. That's a milestone. I got to do something special, and since I always gave away regularly like pretty nice stuff, I thought I need to set a new bar, and make it a little bit even better than all the last ones.
Yeah, I do like it. I think at the time when you messaged me to do like a contribution for the giveaway, I was arranging to do like a giveaway for a bookmark or something like that, like worth £2.40. And I thought, I think I'll put that on hold for now. So, tell me how it came about with regards to approaching the brands. I'm interested to know, how did you approach the brands and get it together?
So I guess first I came with the idea of, well, first I was like, I need to do something special. That's why it took a while to get this one online, because I did the last one probably the end of last year or earlier this year. I forgot, the 74th. But I was like, I got to do, in my head, I had something like, I need to do something for the 75th. But then, of course, I just didn't get to it. But then at some point I was like, okay, I need to give away. Why don't I just give away 75 prizes? Like, that would be the best, like 75 prizes for the 75th contest. It makes sense. It's a nice tagline. It's a nice, title. But then, of course, I started to realize, that's a lot of prizes. That's a lot of stuff to gather here. So then I even put it off a little bit, and I was like, that's going to be tricky. But then at some point, I was just like, okay, I'm going to just go for it. I wrote up a little blurb, and I was like, okay, this is what it's going to be. And I just started writing to any connections I had with any of the brands. I contacted probably about 20 companies on the first day, and really quickly, almost everybody that received the email basically responded pretty quickly, like, oh yeah, sure, that's great, like that sounds awesome, that sounds great, we can give away this, we can give away this. So some people only had one product, so they give one product, like multiples, like for example, the McLaren mug, like they said like, oh sure, we'll give you 10 of these mugs, to give away. So that really helped, because I was like, well, 75 different prices might be a bit much,
Yes.
I mean, it's probably even possible, but I was like, it's not even necessary to have 75 different prices per se. But I'll see how far I can get, and otherwise I just have to give away some stuff for myself if I don't make it. I was like, I have stuff here, maybe I'll add it to get to the 75. But then, yeah, like people like McLagan and people like, Flores, Flores, was one of the, I wasn't in contact with them for a while, but then they're like, yeah, sure, we'll be part of it. We got Penfold, the Benson and Clegg people were very generous. They're like, yeah, we can give away 5 of these, So it's like, oh, awesome, So my Excel list just started growing pretty quick, of like, 5 here, 10 there, 1 there. And then Remmert Brown was really generous. They gave away 10 prizes as well, Sunspell 3. I have like 5, signed autographs from George Lazenby himself.
Wow, that's mega.
Like that. So that's really nice as well. I got 4 of these. You can actually choose which one you want to win. There's this beautiful artwork from Michael Gillette.
Love that.
He made like quite a few of those pictures. The winners can actually select which one they want. But so all this started to add up, and basically everybody I contacted was kind of excited and was like, yeah, this sounds like a great idea. We definitely want to be part of it. So yeah, within probably a week, I had most of the prizes already. I'm going to make this. So then I just had to sort of finalize it, calculate exactly, finalize some details. And in the end, I didn't have to put any of my own stuff in the mix because people, sponsored. So.
Nice. Yeah. So, I mean, were there brands that came back to you that said, oh, we'd like to, but we can't get involved?
Yeah, exactly. There was 1 or 2. They wanted to be part of it, but they couldn't because of, there were some sensitivities with like things going on in the world right now that they didn't want to be involved with this particular moment, but they were like, all for the idea. Actually, a general positive. Some people just didn't respond to that. I don't know how they felt about it. Maybe their email ended up in their spam or something, or they just didn't feel like it. So that's also fine. But like I said, it went so fast and really quickly. I was like, oh, this is going to work. Actually, this is great. So yeah, then of course I had to come up with the idea for the actual contest, or the sort of specifics of how to run it. I wanted to make a video to first of all showcase all these prizes for all the sponsors and just in general to give an idea of what's going on. A lot of them I had in the house already, so I can show them. And then in the video, you can also find a secret code that I tell that you can enter into the contest for an extra chance to win. And if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Bond Lifestyle Official, then and you put your YouTube name in the contest form, you get a third chance. So basically, if you do the trivia question, that's one. Everybody can enter just doing the trivia question. But then if you have the secret code and you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you get 2 more chances. So in total, you can have 3 chances to enter the contest. And it's still actually the biggest chance of winning because, there's 75 prizes. So, normally if you have like 1 prize and you have like a few hundred people, that's a pretty small chance. But now if you have 75 prizes and, there's a little bit more than a few hundred people, but still it's not, 75 times more. So the chance of winning is actually really big.
The competition isn't in any way connected with the 007 team, I'm guessing, or the Eon, but the 007 store is. So talk to me about that. How does that work?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure even what their connection is, or how, but I'm in contact with and many of the Bonds, content creators are in contact with the 007 store. Who often, of course, releases merchandise or actually replicas or a lot of Bond stuff. So they send out press releases and information. So in that sense, a lot of people have a connection with them. So I wrote to them, and they were actually very open to do to find something nice for the giveaway. And they were very generous too. And I was kind of honest. I was like, well, I'm not really looking for like a mug or like a merchandise piece, like a phone charger or something. I'm looking for something like nice. And they came up with this incredible prize of the Savin mask replica from Factory Entertainment, which of course is an amazing prize. So they definitely came through, and I'm really grateful to their support.
That's really cool, and such a great prize as well. I love that Savin mask. The Factory Entertainment just get it right. There's never a misstep from them boys. They're really cool. Nice.
Oh, this one is actually very nice. I heard also from the people that I actually don't have it, but the people that have it, they say it's really well made, and I'm very tempted now even to get one. They said it's really one of the best replicas they've made. It's a very nice quality, beautiful piece. And of course, there's the broken version and the real version, and they we're giving away the complete mask, and I think it's a great prize.
Mate, they're all great prizes. I just feel sorry for anyone that's going to get my book. When they're in the prize draw, they were like, "Oh, cheers! I
got it right here."
Is there any chance I can give this back and get a signed photo of George Lazenby?
This is the signed one, yeah, exactly.
Ah, okay.
Or maybe you can sign yours because we're giving away, of course, 2 from Tailors with Love books, but one will be for sort of your side of the world, and one will be from Matt's side of the world. So maybe you can sign your individual ones when you send them off.
Well, I think we'll make it special, and I'll just speak on behalf of Matt. If Matt actually does hand deliver them, so rather than courier them, he'll just come to you, no matter where you are. And,
depending on where the winner. If he happens to be nearby, why not? Indeed, yeah, exactly. Then a Vesper is included with the meeting. Yeah,
he'll come to you. Oh, nice one, mate. Look, and on behalf of the community, I think it's it's exciting, but it's also gives us all something to look forward to. We'll all be checking our inboxes over the next month, to see if we've won anything tantalizing.
Because you're one of those people that I contacted, and just was instantly like, oh yeah, of course, this sounds great. So thank you for, and all the sponsors for making this possible. And yeah, I hope it's fun for the people that enter to, sort of have a big chance of winning this time. But like I said, there will be 75 different winners, which I was also thought would be nice to have like such a great variety of winners and not just like one giant prize, one winner or something like that. This way, a lot of people will get something out of it, and
and no one wants to see that. No one wants to see one person win it all and just have like a huge kind of winner takes all scoop.
No, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it would also be fun. Maybe that's for another time or something. Maybe I'll do something else where it's like really big for one person. But I think this, especially as a sort of celebration contest, it's nice to have like a variety of winners.
I've got an idea. Before we send all of our books to get pulped, we can maybe do that, like 100 book giveaway or something.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Someone will just get like a truckload of our books just before they get pulped in a warehouse, something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice one. All right, man.
I'm sure you sold them out. I'm sure they're not to be.
Well, I think we'll find out in the next couple of weeks, because I think I said on the last episode that we're excited for the competition, but we're also quite excited for a royalty check. I'm sure it's got to turn up at some stage. Remmert, I was going to end the show with just talking about maybe something that you'd recommend. It doesn't have to be anything in the competition, but perhaps a book that you might have to hand that people might want to know about, introduce something to the audience and let people know that this is actually quite a cool thing. And this is probably for YouTube, guys. Head over to the YouTube, but Remmert's going to...
I wasn't prepared. You just asked me right before, but I was just laying. I just put it down, brought it down from my storage box of all my books. I have so many books, and I was going through it recently, and then I found this one, Instant Japanese. You see it actually in You Only Live Twice. He's holding it, or Moneypenny, I think. I actually have to. I'm about to add it to my website. I don't think it's on my website yet. It's Instant Japanese. It's a vintage book. It's basically a little language book, full of useful phrases, as it says, from 1964.
That is really
they're
cool.
Actually quite easy to find on eBay and stuff, or 8 books. Like when I found out about it, or I saw it in a movie and I looked online, I picked it up pretty quick. It's a cool little book, though. It's nice. It has like a nice little
that's so cool
to it,
Remmert's...
So that's if you sort of like collecting stuff from the movies and want to have a cool little book that goes in your bookshelf for Bond, and or in your display for Bond props. This is a great one.
So I was going to show you a book as well, and Remmert, you were saying that you don't actually have this one in your collection.
No, that was a good suggestion of yours, actually. This one, The Making of the Living Daylights.
The Making of the Living Daylights. I'm sure other people have heard about it, because the guys at James Bond Radio interviewed the author Charles Heppenstein probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say, and I'd heard about it ever since, and people had been rhapsodizing about it. But as I'm going to Vienna in a couple of days, I wanted to get something like this just ahead of my trip, and I'm going to just show it up again. Not good for you people listening, but for YouTubers, it is just
some great photos, a lot of
beautifully furnished with a lot of color photos, cool sheets, posters. I mean, look at Timmy there. I don't think that's not from the film, but
and it's a thing, like, how many pages does it have? It looks really big. Actually.
And it's a beast as well. This is no pamphlet.
Yeah.
This is like
exactly. Yeah.
This is like close to 300 pages. It's just stunning. I was just really impressed when it rocked up. I thought this guy's put a bit of heart and soul into this book. So recommendation for the week. In the meantime, Remmert, great talking to you as always, pal.
I think we got some good mutual book exchanges here. We both don't have either one's book. Awesome.
Yeah. Where can people go for the competition finally? It's on the website, but on YouTube as well.
Yeah, it's probably easiest to go to the website. There's banners all over the place. JamesBondLifestyle.com. You go to the contest section, or you'll see a banner with 75 prizes. Or you can go to the YouTube channel, which is Bond Lifestyle Official. So you can also look for James Bond 75 prizes giveaway. You'll probably find it as well. Or just, of course, follow Instagram on James Bond Lifestyle. And I'm posting regularly about it. So click in the stories and you'll get to it there.
Awesome. And we'll leave a link in the show notes.